Alright, what's up, everybody? Back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're going to talk about Anthony Davis's extension. Yesterday, he signed the richest annual extension in NBA history, a 3-year, $186 million extension to stay with LA for another few years. We're going to talk all about it, the goods, the bads, everything, and why I feel like it just kind of makes sense that this happened, you know? Thank you guys for views on the videos and the shorts recently. Really appreciate it. If you do the content on here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications to all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Look at the analytics, a little bit less than 1% of you that actually watch the videos are subscribed. So now if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it a whole lot. It would mean a lot. And yeah, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So Anthony Davis yesterday agreed to a 3-year, $186 million max extension. He had an early termination option for next year, 2025, that he could have maybe opted out on, whatever, but he decided to stay in LA for another few years, and that is the richest annual extension in NBA history, surpassing Jaylen Brown's mark. Jaylen Brown held that mark for what, 2-3 weeks? And now it goes to Anthony Davis being the highest paid player, basically, at that point. For now, who knows what's going to happen in another few weeks or something. But yeah, so AD this year is getting paid 40.6 this coming season, no contract extension. Next year, 2025, the early termination option year that now doesn't exist. The early termination option does exist. He's getting paid 43.2 million. And then in 2026, that's when the extension starts to kick in. So in 2026, he'll be getting paid 57.6 mil. In 2027, he'll get paid 62.2. And in 2028, the final year of his extension, he'll be getting paid $66.8 million. 66.8 is insane. But yeah. And then he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2028. And at that point, by the end of this extension, he'll be 34, 35 years old, heading into free agency. Now, I know there's a lot of things that come with this extension. You know, one being, the Lakers believe that Anthony Davis can still be great and still be what he has been for his career. Once he gets into his mid-30s and stuff, they still believe in AD, and they still think AD can be a great player, which there's no reason why he can't be still this type of player by the time he's 33, 34. I might be not as athletic and everything like that, but with the skills and size he has, he should be able to continue this throughout the rest of his career. Maybe not this production level, but still the same kind of things for the rest of his career. And yeah, now we get to the point where I feel like it kind of makes sense that this did happen for Anthony Davis. AD, yes, there's a lot of things we hope we want him to be better at. There's a lot of things that, yeah, we kind of get mad, fans don't like or maybe get mad about for him. But you cannot deny Anthony Davis is an amazing player. Anthony Davis is one of the top players in the league, and it's not easy to replace a guy like Anthony Davis. And with this new Laker team, LeBron is on his way out. Unfortunately, LeBron is not going to be around forever. This honestly could potentially be the last year of LeBron James in a Laker jersey, depending on how things go. You know? LeBron is 38 years old, about to dang near 40. He's closer to 40 than 30 at this point. And we've seen last season, even maybe season before, injuries happen, start to hit, and it's still LeBron James, obviously, one of the greatest to ever play the game. But LeBron is starting to get a little older. You could tell in his game now, LeBron's starting to get old. He's not the same LeBron that we've seen for the past however many, dang near 20 years, about to be 21 years, which is crazy. You know? So the Lakers do not know how long LeBron has left in their jersey, on their team. And who's next after LeBron? Anthony Davis is the second option. He was supposed to take over the rings as number one. That's why LeBron kind of wanted AD to come to LA. He wanted AD to be the guy that he passed the stick off to. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone as perfectly as they wanted it to. But now this is kind of their official way of the Lakers saying, AD, you're the guy. Like, LeBron's not going to be around forever. Once he's gone, this is your team now. We're handing the keys to you. Because Yes, maybe they could have waited maybe they can wait for free agency, wait to see what other things are out there, but nothing's guaranteed. With the NBA right now, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what free agents are gonna be, what player situations are gonna be like, everything like that in a year or even 2 years if LeBron stays around for a little while longer. And after that's done, after LeBron's gone, there's no like guaranteed star coming to your team, but you do have one guaranteed star already on your team, and that's Anthony Davis. Every time he's on the court, he's balling. He's playing good. He's playing at least to an all-star level, and could be a guy that they've seen could go off, and a guy that you can build a team around, and he can elevate your team. Obviously, he's a star. So the Lakers are like, you know what? LeBron's gonna be gone in a little while. AD, you're next. This is your team now. We'll build around you. Is it a lot of money? Absolutely. But the way the NBA is going, it's kind of what you have to do. You're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit, and Lakers sacrifice some money potentially. Now, obviously, the one big concern about how this is gonna go is gonna be the games played and the injuries. That's been the thing for Anthony Davis. What feels like the only thing we talk about Anthony Davis at this point is how many games is he playing. Since he's become a Laker, there are potential 307 games he could have played in. He's played in 194. That's a little bit over 63% of games he's played. Now, is that good? Is that great? No, especially for a guy of Anthony Davis's caliber. Obviously, injuries have been affecting him. Obviously, and unfortunately, he's someone that is prone to getting hurt a little while once and again. But last year was a huge year in Anthony Davis's Laker tenure. Honestly, could have been potentially a make or break year for AD as a Laker. Last year, he did have some injuries, but he probably had his best season we've seen in a very long since the championship year in 2020. Last year, 2023, he played in 56 games. He averaged almost 26 points, 12 and a half rebounds, which is a career high, 2.6 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. He shot 56% from the field, which is a career high, 25% from three, 78% from the free throw line. Those are his best numbers in about 3 years. And he even set some career numbers there. He had a point in the regular season, early in the regular season, where he was dominating. He had I'm pretty sure he had like a 55 and 17 game against the Wizards. In the playoffs, he was good every other game. Every other Davis. It's funny. The nicknames are funny, even though I hate the injury stigma around him, and kind of people go overboard. I feel like a little bit on the injury stuff for Anthony Davis, but I mean the nicknames are funny, obviously. But no, like Anthony Davis is really, really good, and I feel like people forget that. But AD is amazing. The playoff defensively, he probably was the best defensive player in the playoffs. He was really anchoring that team, and that really helped a lot towards getting this extension. And Lakers really just believe in him. They believe in AD being just consistently there, playing well on both ends, offensively and defensively. And he's kind of like the backup to when LeBron leaves. Lakers saying, AD, this is your team now. Go dominate and be who we know you can be. And is he going to do that? Only time will tell. It's a lot of money that they've committed to. A lot of years. Right now, he'll be on the team for the Lakers for another 5 years, barring any trade or anything like that happening. He'll be on the team for the next 5 years. How well will it go? Only time is going to tell. But for right now, looking at it, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's something that they shouldn't have done. I feel like it's warranted from the Lakers side of things and from Anthony Davis's side of things. I feel like it makes sense to me, at least. And I don't mind it at all. And I'm very interested to see how AD comes out now with this new contract. And I'm interested to see how things go. If I'm right, and if when LeBron leaves, Lakers believe in Anthony Davis and how well Anthony Davis plays like that. But of course, we're going to have to wait a little while for that to happen. But yeah, I'm very excited for the Lakers this season, for Anthony Davis this season. I feel like it's going to be a good year for AD. Potential Defensive Player of the Year award winner, who knows. And yeah, I'm just very interested to see how this rest of the Lakers situation plays out with Anthony Davis. Yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.